could have emailed him, couldn't I? But someone decides to keep sending spam through my email account, so I go straight to junk, so no one responds. So I have to invite people by paper airplane. Cheers, Cat. Call them up. No, I don't like talking on the phone. Hope to God that they get there. I'm not going to hope to God. I'm not going to, put my faith in now. I'm going to put my faith in something much stronger than that, Cat. Video editing. Yeah, they'll get there. Don't worry.
Finally. Should I partake in the Big Bot Bash? Not with this hair. Let's go make a bot. Bill has kindly provided the world with this JunkBot generator. To operate, you simply roll a 20-sided dice to determine the characteristics of the bot you will build. Characteristics such as body type, head details, arms, hands, flavor, legs, and no 3D printing allowed. I can make a robot. I like robots. Robots are our friends. But I don't have a 20-sided dice. Oh, but my friend Gary does. I'll call him and we can do this over the phone. Now I can be part of the Big Bot Bash. I'm gonna make a really cool bot. Robots are our friends. These are the 6 characteristics of the bot I will be building. I'll begin by digging through my bins and bags to find parts and pieces to build this bot. Ah, here's something. This plastic shaker should come in handy. So far, I have one plastic cocktail shaker, a long plastic medicine bottle, as well as some other parts and pieces. I'll begin by cutting a hole in the cap of the medicine bottle. I'll build a neck using a plastic bottle cap and a small wooden ball. For extra strength, I'm using E6000 to glue everything together. This particular plastic is brittle, so I will be using a soldering iron to cut holes where needed. Next, I'm cutting paper strips from a grocery bag. These will be glued to a wooden dowel rod using glue to create a mount to be glued into the neck hole of our bot. Oh, look at that. I'm a genius! For my next trick, I'm melting 2 holes into the side of the body. I'm using a couple nitrogen capsules as shoulders that I acquired from the inside of a couple cans of Boddington's ale. The 2 parts won't close properly, so I'm cutting a couple slots to coincide with the position of the shoulders. Once everything's sanded and filed down, everything should fit just right. And it does. The arms of my bot are to be stubby, and I'll be using this cap from a disposable water bottle. Neat. I'll save that for later. The top of the cap is removed and fits over the shoulder like a ball and socket connection. I think these plastic bushings will add some nice detail. My bot's hands are supposed to be claws. Sporks make great claws. We'll do a little test fitting to make sure everything works. It works. Hello. It's always a good idea to sand down plastic before applying any adhesive or paint. It makes everything stick better. I'm lightly gluing the parts together to make sure everything fits right. And it looks like everything fits right. To make sure everything stays together, I want to form a stronger bond. I'm applying a lot more super duper glue to the joints and then adding a pinch of baking soda, which gives the glue a lot more strength. To attach the arms, I'm using a hot blob of hot melt glue. I hold the arm in place until the glue sets. I do this twice. A bot wouldn't be a bot without rivets. Plastic half pearls get the job done. For the head, I rolled a number 9, which makes this bot cyclopean. He's a cyclops. He's got one eye. I'm drilling some holes in the head so I can apply some extra details. This small cable lug makes an excellent antenna. Adding some finishing washers makes a nice series of vent holes.
You're a vent hole!
I think my bot needs a mouth. I'm using this end part from a large zip tie to make a mouthpiece. This plastic cap should make a nice vent cover, or maybe just a nice robot hat. They're probably the same thing. Moving on to the legs, which are going to be pistons. I've measured and cut up all my parts, and now they should fit together like a set of Lego. Did you know the plural of Lego is Lego? Not Legos, Lego. Okay, we have legs. Next, I'm going to build a mount for the legs using chipboard. I mentioned earlier the plastic used to build the cocktail shaker is quite brittle. Mounting the chipboard to the bottom of the robot should give the plastic added protection from any extra stress. I hope. I say almost because this bot is missing something every bot needs. A bot butt. The legs are then inserted, and we almost have a complete bot. A primary vent. A robot hiney. And now our bot is complete. All he needs now is a nice coat of paint. To begin, all the parts were lightly sanded and sprayed with a coat of primer. If you're a cat owner, like me, then you know your cat is always going to find a way to be part of your project. The bot has been disassembled and is now ready for a base coat of burnt umber. The flavor, or I guess the theme of my bot, is rusty. So I reckon I'm gonna paint this up into one rusty, crusty robot. Ooh, a chocolate robot. Once the paint is dry, I'll apply some texture using a mixture of acrylic paint, Mod Podge, sand additive, and baking soda. The mixture is then stippled on, and once dry, will give the appearance of lumpy, rusty, crusty corrosion. I apply this mixture to the entire surface of the bot. Some parts get an extra application in areas where more corrosion would occur. After everything is dry, I begin adding blotches of burnt sienna. This imitates variations in the patterns of the rust. To break up the monotony of the color, I'm adding some turquoise accents. Some parts will get a coat of black to indicate they are made of rubber. I've printed out some numbers to make some very, very cheap appliques. Number 4, number 4, number 4. I first soak them in water for a moment, and then glue them to the surface of the bot. Soaking in water helps the applique conform to the surface textures. Hey, you're looking good. I'm toning down the turquoise using our base coat of burnt umber. This will give the turquoise a chipped and weathered effect. I then apply a black acrylic wash to the entire surface of the bot. This helps to emphasize the details. Once dry, the entire bot is dry brushed with a mixture of white and orange. This technique really makes those details pop. Bill likes to use beads in most of his creations, especially his bots. So as an homage to Bill, I'm inserting a bead into my bot. Cheers, Bill. For my bot's body, I rolled a number 4, which indicates it probably should be leaking. A watered-down mixture of glossy black and dark green makes for some good leakage. The head is cyclopean, and it's finally time to add that eyeball. Now, where did I put it? Oh, there it is. I don't know. Something doesn't look quite right. Oh, there we go. Much better. This is my contribution to the Big Bot Bash 2025. I really like the way he turned out, and hopefully there's some others that feel the same. If you have a chance, let me know what you think in the comment section. And if you feel like it, maybe subscribe. I've got some cool, weird, and stupid stuff on the way that I think you guys are going to like a lot. Maybe. Probably. Okay. So that's it. Thank you all for watching, and special thanks to Bill of Bill Making Stuff for putting this all together and making it happen. Alrighty. We'll see you later.
Ha ha ha.